Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a video I wasn't expecting to make, but a video that I'm quite pleased I'm making. Thimothée Lo-Tutala has gone out on loan to Stevenage. It's an emergency loan for initially 7 days, City have said, but the way Stevenage have worded their statement makes me think it could be until the end of the season. I'll read both statements out before we discuss it further, and also some quotes from Liam Rosenior as well. City's statement reads, goalkeeper Thimothée Lo-Tutala has joined League 2 promotion hopeful Stevenage on a 7-day emergency loan deal. The 20-year-old will link up with Steve Evans' side and be in line to make his senior debut on Good Friday when Borough host 4th bottom Colchester United. Stevenage occupy the final automatic promotion place in League 2, sitting third on 68 points, having won 19 of their 38 games. The Borough also possess former Hull City Academy graduate Max Clark among their ranks. And then it's Lo-Tutala joined the Tigers in August 2022, been on the bench 14 times, 2 caps for France under-20s, and the club wish him the best. Stevenage's statement reads, Stevenage Football Club has signed goalkeeper Thimothée Lo-Tutala on an emergency loan from Hull City. The 20-year-old ex-Spurs goalkeeper joins Borough from Hull City after John McCracken sustained an ankle injury last Saturday and returned to Norwich City. The France under-20 international trained with the squad at Bradbury, their training ground, this week, ahead of Good Friday's fixture versus Colchester at the Lamex Stadium. So, I'm having a look at Stevenage's team now, and they've got Tay Ashby-Hammond, who is a young Tottenham goalkeeper loaned in, I believe. Adam Prizrebek, who I don't know, and Jokul Andersson, who is an Icelandic guy, I believe. I'm not sure how old he is. So unless something's happened to one of these three as well, to 2 of these 3, and plus what happened to John McCracken, Thimothée will go straight into that side. In terms of other players that they've got who you might be aware of, obviously Steve Evans is the manager. We all know about Steve Evans. Jake Forster-Caskey, that's a name I recognise. And yeah, Max Clark. Let me have a look. Actually, double check. There's an article here. This is as you can see. I should have prepared for this a lot better, but hey ho, we can educate ourselves together. All right, that's just a nothing article. That's really, really great. That's good. Anyway, while I'm waiting for an article to load. Tay Ashby-Hammond's from Fulham, yeah. Jokul Andersson's on loan from Reading. He is... As it loads. He's 23 league games for Stevenage. So when did they come? Alright, so it's not an emergency loan. It doesn't tell me when those games came. But Rosenior has done some quotes. He said some things reported by Baz Cooper. Baz Cooper did report that they were looking to loan out Lo-Tutala in January, but they didn't get the right move. So this is Rosenior's take on it. He says, it's fantastic, it's brilliant. He's such a great lad and he's going to have a great career and a great future in the game. He's been outstanding in terms of his role with us. Barry Richardson, the goalkeeping coach, called me about the possibility of him going, and I said good things happen to good people because Stevenage are flying. They're pushing for promotion, and for Tim to get his experience at a club like that with 8 games to go, he could come back to this football club with a promotion medal. I wish him all the best and he deserves the opportunity. Tim needs that experience. We've worked really, really hard as a club to get him the best loan possible, and as it often happens, it happens almost by mistakes, and he's got the opportunity of a lifetime there. I was really fortunate. My dad was the manager at Torquay. I was 19 and we got promoted out of League Two. It was one of the best days of my life, and I'm really hoping they do it with Tim there. He's some man, Steve Evans he's talking about here. He's a great guy. He makes me laugh. I've met him a few times. He loves to win. It's mad. I used to watch Steve manage against my dad. That's how old he is now. I don't mind saying that. What I will say is that Steve knows how to win. He's got a real will to win, and I think Tim's going to learn a lot down there. Yeah, really good move. It's a move for Tim that should have happened in January, like it says, but certain things just didn't fall into place. In terms of the table, I'd argue that Leyton Orient, sitting at the top of League Two, are out of sight. That's 9 points after 38 games. Stevenage are 2 points behind Northampton in second and have a game in hand. And if they win that game in hand, they'll pull even just by 1 goal. They'll more or less match their goal difference. They'll be 1 behind at a minimum if they win it. And they'll jump ahead of them by 1 point if they win the game in hand and everyone else wins. You know the permutations. Looking down into the playoff spots, it's very, very tight. Carlisle in 4th are 2 points behind, but Stevenage again have the game in hand. Stockport in 5th, 4 points behind, and Stevenage have the game in hand. Then Bradford in 6th, Richie Smallwood there, of course, under Mark Hughes. They're, as I say, are in 6th. They're also 4 points behind and have played the same amount of games as Stevenage. Then there's Salford in 7th, occupying the final playoff spot on 63 points. Stevenage have the game in hand on them as well. So, yeah, like I say, it's a great move for Tim. I'm really, really pleased for him. It's all he deserves, and him and Harvey Cartwright are the future of this club goalkeeping wise. Those two are 2 really, really good young goalkeepers, and they're the future without any doubt. We've still got Ben Vose coming through, Harry Fisk, Tom McCauley as well, Dave Robson, but I think Harvey and Thimothée are in another league. I think those two are just a class above them, and you know, they're all great guys. But I think those two, no disrespect to the others, but I think Lo-Tutala and Cartwright are just a class above, and it's as simple as that. They are just very, very good. And yeah, so exciting to see. And like I say, I think this move will last until the end of the season. But if it doesn't, so be it. Tim is going to play at least 2 games while he's there, over Good Friday and over Easter Monday. So, yeah, smash him. Really pleased for Tim. Yeah, I'll be keeping a close eye on what Stevenage get up to in their game against Colchester, who, like we say, are down near the bottom, fighting for their life. So it will be very, very interesting. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you later on for the preview. Goodbye.